Mike Skeppo here from Skeppo TV. I am here with my younger brother Peter, also known as the Serpent.
Or Serpent City Online. Follow on Instagram.
Yes, feel free to click on that. I will try to leave a link below in the description. Also, I'm here to tell you guys that we are doing a brand new segment here on Skeppo TV called Rants and Raves, where I will be hopefully getting different people on here to be my guests. And what we're going to be talking about is 2 things in each category, 2 rants and 2 raves. If you guys, as my audience, have any kind of input on what we should rant or rave about, you can go ahead and leave a comment below in the box. And I'll be sure to see if we can find something to do about that. So, without further ado, we're going to get started with our first segment. Anyways, so, what do you think we should do first? Do you want to do 2 rants first or 2 raves?
I think we could do the first rant.
Alright, so our first rant is something that I personally really find disgusting. Dirty fingernails. Dirty fingernails, okay? The reason why I hate dirty fingernails so much is because I went to massage school and they literally pounded it into my head. Like, I can't have my nails any longer than, like, I file them down to the point where it hurts to even, like, apply any kind of finger pressure on anything. What about you? Do you hate dirty fingernails? What do you think about that?
I just think it's kind of repulsing. I mean, I really don't want to see dirty fingernails on anyone. I mean, I don't barely have fingernails. I have a bad habit of chewing them, so I don't know.
And that's, I mean, I don't know how the hell you chew on your fingernails. Like, do you swallow them?
That or I spit them out. It's a bad habit. It's like chewing gum.
Oh, chewing gum is not a disgusting habit.
Or spitting. Better when you say.
Spitting is gross. But anyways, no, like, and here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. My husband, yes, I'm gay.
Gay pride.
Frickin' do. Sure. Okay, anyways, my husband has a horrible, horrible, horrible habit of always forgetting to clean his nails. So I will sit there and I will watch him, like, just be doing stuff and have, like, the dirtiest nails, and he'll, like, put his hands on me, and I'm thinking, like, oh god, and that's the first thing I notice, and he looks at me, he's like, oh, shut up, blah, 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 blah. So, at one point, I promise, this is my promise to you, my viewers, I totally am going to do this at one point. I'm going to post a video of me cleaning his fingernails while he's asleep. That's a challenge. That is a challenge I am going to do, and I'm going to find a way to get a video to you guys, alright? So, do you have anything else to say about dirty fingernails?
Besides the fact that if you grow them out too long, it's also really nasty. Clean them or else they'll come out.
Oh, there's another thing that I also, speaking of that just made me think about it. So, I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of, like, you know, the saying that apparently if you have dirty fingernails, you're a dirty person. Like, you know, you're not a clean person, not tidy. Honestly, I want to know what you guys have to say about that. Tell me whether or not if you believe it's true or not. I'm on the teeter-totter about it. So, I've seen some people that are just pretty clean that just kind of forget to clean their fingernails up. And then you got those OCD people that are really, like, you know, I gotta clean my fingernails and get them down to the nub. So, let me know what you guys think about it, because I have no idea what to think about that. All I know is that they're disgusting, and I absolutely hate them. So, alright, so our first rave of the day is Flyswatters! These are the greatest invention created by man. I will have to tell you that, because I swear to God, with the summer that we've been having, these things are worth their weight in gold. Actually, probably more. Because you can use them for literally just killing everything. I swear, I hate flies and I hate mosquitoes more than anything else in the world. More than dirty fingernails. And it's mainly the fact that I hate, like, they serve no purpose in my eyes. And so, except these. These are, like, the thing. Like, I want to get that fly swatter that's like a tennis racket that's electrified and just go BAM! And just shock them. But, you know, some people think that that's kind of cruel. But I'm thinking, they're flies! They're bugs! I mean, it's like, they grow up from maggots to become a pest. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that they're, what do you think about it? I mean, I know this is we're talking about fly swatters, but we're talking about the things that we kill with these anyway. So, go ahead. Tell me something you think.
Well, the whole fact that the bugs, I mean, you pretty much just summed it up completely. These things are awesome.
These things are great.
Like,
I really want that electrocuted one.
Like, if you're ever mad at someone, you're like, hey, You can just whip it at him and nail him in the back of the head.
So right. You guys, you can use this thing doesn't just kill bugs. You can use them to beat people with, too. It's fun. It's really fun. Like, especially, I don't know.
Don't support violence, but if you
don't support violence, but this is a great little BAM! Just to, make your point across. And it won't leave a mark, and it won't give them a bruise. Anyway, so... yeah, that's essentially how I feel about Flyswatters. I think they're the coolest thing that we've ever created, and it's so simple, too. It's lightweight, it's simple, it works, and they're all over the place. So, go out, buy a Flyswatter, because I'm pretty darn sure you guys have mosquitoes where you are, too, unless you live in a really dry place, in which I hate you, and I'm glad, and I wish I were there.
Or if you're in a really cold place, like Alaska.
Alaska's, depends. I am not a geographer, I don't know crap about that stuff, but I've heard that certain places actually are not as bad as they say it is. Like, Colorado, everybody thinks that place is always cold. Apparently it's not. Sometimes it's actually just like spring, but I don't believe it. South Park says otherwise. There's always snow on the ground, so...
well, no, one episode, man. But besides that...
well, but there is usually snow on the ground, so... without further ado, we will continue on to our second rant. So, I've been talking enough, and now it's time to pass the torch on to this guy behind me. So, this was his rant that he came up with, and it is pretty much people who blow you off. Now, I tried looking for some interesting pictures of random people who look like they would blow you off. Imagine putting this into Google and thinking that you're gonna get just random people. I was terrified, because I really didn't feel like getting a bunch of penis pictures. Think about it. People who blow you off. It was I didn't realize it, but that was just like a recipe for disaster and for porn to just pop up all over my screen. Thankfully, I didn't. Instead, I just got a bunch of e-cards, but I'll be showing you those because I think maybe you guys will get a good laugh out of it. I know he certainly will.
Yeah, so, I still haven't seen him yet, so if I start bursting out laughing, you guys will understand why.
Right, so I'm going to shut up and let him go ahead and rant all about what he thinks about these flaky people. So go ahead, I'm passing the torch. Go ahead, speak.
Okay, so the reasoning behind this rant is because recently my friends, family, people that I've been trying to get into contact with have been giving me false accusation, being like, oh yeah, we're gonna hang out here, we're gonna spend time with you, and then I wait 2 hours, I'm doing nothing, I lose all my plans, and nothing happens. So, because of that, I wanted to bring this up to you guys because I want to know how you guys feel about that, because I know it pisses me off when people blow me off and abandon me, because I bring my life to these people and they just shoot me down out of the sky. So, how do you feel about that?
Myself, I don't really have enough friends for people to blow me off. It's the sad truth. I live a very, very boring life, to be honest. This is probably the most exciting thing I get to do with my time. So, anyways, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys and him a couple pictures. Tell me what you think about them. I mean, they're just random, stupid things. I thought they would be suitable, so let's see. Alright, so let's take a look. That's the first one. How does that speak to you?
That actually works pretty good.
Does it, like, pretty right, or no?
Yeah, it's pretty right for the moment.
Alright, so here's the next one. Now this one I feel like more people should be doing. Like everybody nowadays is all like, let's just sit there and text or something. I'm sorry, no, we don't even text anymore. People are hitting like Snapchat and Kik. Instagram and Kik. It's like, what the hell is Kik? But anyways, no, I'm thinking like a damn courtesy call would be nice, really it would. People just need to start talking again. Like when you consider hanging out a Google Hangout, hanging out is supposed to be you and an actual other physical person are together.
Yeah.
So, alright, and here's our last one for this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that one is horrible.
This one is horrible, but it sticks it right to you. It's just like, fuck you. So,
but
anyways.
I think that one's the best.
Honestly, I do too. I love that one. So, anyways, so, yeah, that's pretty much the pictures I found that I thought were quite appropriate for this little part of the segment. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So anyways, we're going to be going on to our final rave. final rave today is something that I thought would be an interesting one, and it's sexy cosplayers. Because, as we all know, everyone who does cosplay sometimes does things that they're not supposed to. I think that's called Rule 14, or Rule 17, one of the other ones. I'll get back to you guys on that one. Rule 34 is fuck, what is it?
If it's on the internet, there's porn of it.
Yes, that's it. If it's on the internet, there's probably porn of it. So I don't remember exactly what rule it is, but I know that the rule actually is that just because you can doesn't mean you should. So I've got a couple pictures that I'll be showing to you guys as well for your own judgment, as well as our own. What we think is considered a sexy cosplay and a not sexy cosplay. I've got 14 pictures here. You guys will get to judge as well.
We apologize if you get scarred.
Yeah, we apologize if one of these offends you. They shouldn't. I mean, if you've been to an anime convention or any kind of convention, you know that there's some pretty scandalous stuff out there. And since this is sexy cosplays, there's probably going to be a few scandalous ones. So, never fear. You know, shield your eyes. Really, shield them, close them if you can't watch this. You know, there's no boob, there's no, like, you know, side boob or anything like that, unfortunately, but, yeah, so, we're gonna, without further ado, let's pull up the picture so everyone can see. Alright, so here's number 1.
Oh, it's Melina.
Yeah, sexy or not? I think that's a sexy cosplay. Her boobs look a little suffocated.
Poor things.
Like, you know, they look like they're dying in there. And, so, what do you think?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 6.
A 6?
It'd be better.
Okay, well, hey, you know, that's alright. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna go on to our next one. Photo 2, Supergirl.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty good looking. I'll give her that. That's definitely a sexy cosplay. I would do it without the necklace.
Yeah.
Because, as we see, I don't know if those are considered pearls or not, but she definitely don't look like a virgin.
Oh. Damn.
I didn't say... Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10.
8, I guess?
Alright.
I mean, not even because of the thing, it's more or less because she could have done a better costume.
I think that's a really nice costume. That's pretty good.
Yeah, true. Alright, next one.
Next one.
What the hell?
Yep. What
0.
0?
Already.
Really?
That's supposed to be Frieza.
The only thing good about this picture, yes. The only thing good about this picture is the Death Note in the background.
Yeah. Go Death Note.
Go Death Note. Alright, so.
I'm not even...
We'll skip to the next one. He gave it a 0. Alright, so,
next.
So next.
Oh! You might like this one.
No. I don't even want to rate that on the scale. Next.
Yes, please.
This one I really like. I really like this one. I would give that a 9.
8.5.
Really? Oh, come on.
Well, no, it's not for the reason you think. She looks very pretty and beautiful, but
like,
she doesn't have the
yourself.
3 blades, so she loses a point.
What are you talking about?
Well, there's only 2 blades on there. Guys, do you only see 2 blades? Because I only see 2 on her, I think it's right hand.
No, there's 2 blades. It's
it's supposed to be 3. It's Wolverine, man. Like, if it wasn't for that, I would have given her at least a 9, maybe 9.5.
Do you see how picky this guy is?
Shut up!
Sexy lady, right there, but because she's missing 1 claw from each hand, it's not good enough.
Well, this is supposed to be picky, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Alright, so we'll go on to our next one.
Oh, God! What the?
That's hot. That's hot. No, I'm joking. No, but that's...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey, I think I know that person back there.
We're supposed to be looking at Wonder Woman and her bearded... That is a bearded lady right there. I just realized
That's
That's a bearded lady.
Oh, God.
So,
look at it. The guy she has the tits for, too.
He does. He's walking around with some nice jugs. Anyways, alright, so next one?
Yes, please. That is fucking awesome.
That is a sexy cosplay. There's no nudity, there's nothing there, but I love the work that was put into that.
You know what? It may not be sexy cosplay, but I'm giving that one a 10.
I'm giving that one a 10.
Showmanship, and also for the hell it probably took to make that, 10.
Yeah, that's a 10. I love the sword, too.
Indeed. Looks like...
Looks like he's an actual, like, action figure.
Indeed.
Alright, so let's go on to the next one. Yes.
No.
That's a 10.
That's
a 10.
That's a 0.
No, that's a 10 in my book. I'm not even gonna, you know, give it anything else. It's a 10. But what do we think of him? What are you gonna give him? I give him a 10.
I already told you, I'm giving him a 0. No. I mean, granted, they got the muscles, and they, 300, man, go Greeks, but besides that, no.
Alright, so... I
tried.
tried.
Like girls.
I tried. I like that. I want that. Anyways, next one.
Katana.
Yes. I think perfect. Except for the fact that I like the female ninjas better when they actually have the veil on. I like, you know, the older ones. I don't know. To me, that's the older katana, so she should have the veil, but in, like, rank of sexiness, what do we say? Sexiness, not accuracy.
Oh, sexiness? About a 9.5. Close to, like, a 10, but not completely.
Alright, I give her about an 8. I would give her an 8.
Now I'm the generous one.
Well, alright, next one.
Oh, I think I know him.
I'm loving the drawn-on abs.
You know what? For creativeness, I'll give him a 5. For actual looks, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he would have looked better if he had a beard.
the only thing I gotta say, Marvel's better, so DC.
Oh, okay. Well, alright. To avoid any kind of, you know, further argument, we're just gonna go on.
10.
Of course. Honestly, I give it a 10 too. You know, it's just like boobs. You know, the vag right there. Yeah, everything. You know, that honestly, I have to think that's probably the sexiest picture I found. Which, go figure.
Huh.
Nothing's hotter than a female ninja.
Yeah.
Alright, so, next one.
You know what?
The only person on this list that I would give the 10 to is Ash.
Yeah, I'd actually kind of agree with that.
But don't get me wrong, I love Fat Pikachu. Love Fat Pikachu. I think he's great, and I'm trying to figure out here just by looking at this if Jesse and James are the exact same person. I don't think they are, but they actually switch because it looks like James is a woman and Jesse's the guy.
You know, the only fucked up thing about this is how, out of everyone, why do they have May still in it? They should have put Brock.
That's true. Brock should have been in this, not May.
Like, because the original group, it was Ash, Misty, Brock, and then Jesse and James hated them, and then Pikachu. But
and I love, if you really look carefully, that Misty has a hairy chest.
wait, is that May or is that Dawn? Oh, well, you know what?
That's Dawn.
Oh well. Whatever. I never watched those. I was always classic.
Unless we're absolutely wrong. If we are, then feel free to correct us, please,
Yeah,
because I don't watch the show too much anymore.
Yeah, that was like when I was a little child.
And here's a funny little fact for you guys that I just noticed. To all those of you who were staring at Ash, did you even notice that he was holding a Mew in one of his hands? Because I didn't.
Oh, I noticed he had a Pikachu in his pocket. And he had a Master Ball. I didn't notice the Mew, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next now.
Next.
That is Yuna.
I like it. Honestly, I do. I think she did it perfectly. I would have loved to have seen the rest of it, like the bottom half, to see the skirt and everything. But I like it.
Honestly, on my opinion,
I'm giving her a 9.
I like it, but I'm only going to give it a 7 because, well, you don't understand my
Explain
reason.
yourself.
She has makeup and she really doesn't look like she needs it. Like, the blush and shit
Oh.
like that, she doesn't need it. She
Wow,
looks
that's a compliment.
pretty
If you
hot.
were the girl who did this and you're watching this video, that's a compliment.
You're pretty, honey.
Alright. And our last one. I don't know which one this one is. Oh, you can't even see it. I don't even know what the hell that is.
I give it a 10!
That is the sexiest picture we've got right now. That's the hottest one I have ever seen. Yep, that wins. That wins the hot contest.
That one's the best.
Alright, so we've gone through the 14 photos. Our show for the day, so to recap, we talked about how much I absolutely hate dirty fingernails. Flyswatters are the best invention known to man.
People blowing you off suck.
They do, and cosplays, are they sexy or not? You be the judge. And just to let you all know that if you do have any kind of comments or anything you would like to see us do on here, please go feel free to write it in the box below. Don't forget to subscribe, and anything else we've got to say?
Well, pretty much I have my own channel, or I'm making a new channel because my old one kind of got corrupted. So yeah, if you guys want, subscribe to me, anything like that. What?
What is that on your head? I just noticed you had something on there.
It's like a hand massager thing. Like,
with his hair, I don't know where the hell it goes.
No, but as I was saying, yes, I have my own channel if you guys want to follow me on there and watch my videos. I usually do gaming videos and stuff like that. If you guys ever want to see me back on here, comment to his thing or message him. I'm always free. And, yeah. Follow me on Instagram.
Alright, well, there we go, guys. So, hope y'all had a good time here. Hope you liked it. We certainly did. And, tune in next time for our next segment. Alright?
Peace.
Have a good day, guys.